Be me. Militaryman. Injured on the job. Retire from military early. Receive medical pension. Just enough dollar to get by. Use personal savings to start a business. Make 90K first year while WFH. Reinvest full 90K back into the business to scale up. Wife says business made no money because it was all reinvested. Also says the government is providing for us, not me. Doesn't like living paycheck to paycheck since pension is only enough to cover the basics. Says she lost respect for me. She also hasn't worked in 2 years. No kids either. I have been paying for everything since we got married. Also thinks my business is a scam because I make money from doing nothing, just sitting on a computer. Does not see remote work as real work. Wanted me to get another job to pay off a 10K credit card debt, 0% interest. Refuse because it's 0 APY for 14 months, and I want to focus on the business. Tell her she can work if she wants to chip away at the debt faster. Says I am lazy, and should get a job. Tell her she needs to work because I am technically disabled and want to focus on my business. Throws a fit. But reluctantly starts sending job applications. 60 applications, no calls back. She has a degree and more work experience than me. Still expects me to apply to the same 60 jobs that rejected her, even though she is technically more qualified. Says I am lazy again, even though I am just using logic. 2 halves. Tell her the job market is too shit here, so let's move somewhere else. Move to another state. Immediately she gets a job there. Holds it over my head like she is the only one working, despite me paying for everything the last 2 years. Says she would respect me more even if I worked as a janitor. Also resents me for reinvesting all the business profits and not putting it into a savings for security. Tell her my military pension is guaranteed income for the rest of our lives, and that is the definition of security. Doesn't care, immune to my arguments. Repeats same points. Also told her the pension is earned, because my lifespan is estimated to be reduced by 10 to 20 years due to what happened to me. Doesn't care, immune to my arguments, repeats the same points. Want to focus on my business, but agreed to also go to school for extra income. Start to use my GI Bill to enroll in school in a few months, will get paid monthly allowance. Still actively resenting me because I technically haven't started school yet. If I could start now I would. She continues to see everything I do through a negative, immoral lens. Is otherwise pleasant and nice 90% of the time when only surface level topics are discussed. Other 10% of the time results in arguments and communication breakdown, talking past each other, etc. Start marriage counseling next week. Don't even know where to begin. Any advice? Be me, 5 feet 5 inches, balding, in California. Thought women would never look at me. Internalized black pill nonsense, blamed face and height. Was overly nice, accommodating, tried to prove my worth to them. Just looked weak, needy, and unattractive. Eventually snapped, decided to rework my entire approach. Read about social dynamics, pre-selection, frame control, all of it. Realized I had no presence, no edge, no reason for women to feel anything toward me. Spoke with more authority, teased more, acted overtly sexual. Last Friday, hit a bar solo. Not hiding in a corner, just owning my space, enjoying my drink. See a group of girls, lock eyes with one, smirk, walk over. Tease her about her drink choice, light challenge, playful frame. The vibe shifts, they start engaging, the conversation flows. Within minutes, they're all trying to get my attention. Tall guy near me keeps hovering but never gets in, he's too passive and lacks the frame. By the end of the night, I ended up taking one of them home. We've stayed in touch since. When you stop seeking validation and start commanding it, everything shifts. My social life has leveled up, and I don't think twice about it anymore. It's not luck, it's about knowing your value and owning your presence. Be me. Find a friend online, sort of a pen pal. We're from diff countries and cultures. Stay connected with her for a year. Recently started talking on text. We talk a lot. She is diagnosed with clinical depression, has smoking addiction and harms herself. Self-hating ass. I think she's pretty cool and is a good person. I want to help her but don't know how to. I can't meet her, help her or even hug her. Feels bad brothers. What do I do in this situation? How am I supposed to talk to her? Her condition is so bad. I wish I could do something. Feels like shit. Me. Teenage need who has discipline but inexperienced in life. Recovering ex-Howie. Want to get into tech because loved making scratch games. Realized A-levels were important and I've missed them. Realized that need A-level for UNI. Panic.jpg. Look for advice on internet. Everything is contradictory. Panic 2. Already know syntax but panicking because I have no clue how to get there. Online degree costs £10,000. Brothers, I'm totally lost. They're saying do projects and OSS contributions but others say that recruiters throw CVs in the trash with no degree, experience or certifications. How do I proceed? Me, actually Italian, not American Italian. Be in America anyway because I have marketable skills and like money more than living somewhere civilized. Generally attractive, about a 5 to 7 for most people. Eat a normal amount of garlic, an average amount that I've been eating most of my life. American women are physically repulsed by the smell, and tell me constantly that I'm the problem. Loose dates over this, been ghosted after a first meeting like 3 times. Start having terrible garlic farts, all of the time now. I eat normal foods, the same lettuce and cheese and meats that I've eaten my entire life. Feel bloated all the time, actually sickening sometimes. Up a pant size in air only, look 15 pounds heavier. Sometimes in the morning, my asshole does not close for a minute because I've farted for that long. No sound either, just one long uninterrupted gust of wind, as if I'm letting out air from a balloon the size of 3 people. This is something that I have never experienced. Why is the food here so fucked? Is there something that I can do without? Should I be eating something else or taking some sort of medications for these insane farts? Robert Kennedy makes more sense to me by the day. Me. At school. Bored. Tell a pal to throw a water bottle at me so I can send it flying. Do just that. Bottle hits glass cabinet door. Glass shatters. Teacher walks in. Sees the mess and asks who did it. Confs cause there is a camera. Nothing happens after that. I don't know why nobody told my parents didn't go to the prickable. The teacher said that we will discuss it tomorrow. What should I do? So, me. Buys a can of mackerel from the store. Proceeds to eat it. Can't stand the taste for some reason. It is extremely unpleasant and tickles my gag reflex. Decides to keep eating cause we need the protein. An hour later start to feel this nauseating feeling in my stomach. The rest of my body becomes weaker as this nauseating feeling in my stomach continues. 5 hours and feeling a bit better but there's still nausea in my stomach and cannot eat anything else as that makes it worse. What the fuck man, I used to be able to eat these cans of mackerel without these problems. What's going on here? Is this mercury poisoning? Metals leaching from the can? Not specific to getting with women, but me, late 20s security waggy. Write my thoughts down in a little notebook to help pass time at post. Also goals for self-development like tracking diet and exercise, sleep, being a better communicator, etc. A woman comes through screening area, sees me writing and asks, "Oh, I just like to write my thoughts down in to-do lists." Like socialize more often, laughs and walks away. I stupidly had it written in all caps for emphasis. I already have a bad rep in the building as a quiet weirdo, low voice that people either ignore or get irritated with. So, how fucked am I? And yes, I'm already looking for a better job. This is to just hold me over. I exercise every day, read, play guitar, and have been trying to speak up more as means to better myself. There's some truth to it, but it isn't magic. If you're trying hard, it comes across in your behavior and it's off-putting. If you're not, you're more natural and more appealing. It's literally just another way of be yourself. Be me. Married. Working out of town. Go to bar with friends to drink and watch live music. Women talking to us a lot and trying to get us to hang out with them. Because we weren't approaching them and harassing and bothering them, and we were on the floor having fun and looking like people they want to hang out with. Simple as that. And no, that's not a cheating story. I've got it great at home. Just showing why it's true. The moral is, don't be a try-hard.